This video is brought to you by my course platform, samuraiguitartheory.com. Today is the last day of the 2020 holiday sale. Use promo code HOLIDAY20 on the Theory Bundle to get all 3 courses for the normal price of 1. Links in the description. Hey man.
Hi.
This is kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I was expecting you to be wearing glasses, but I forgot that you wear contacts for far longer than the recommended amount of time.
Are you wearing contacts?
No, I got LASIK done a few years ago. So you're 16, grade 10?
11.
Oh man, January, grade 11, you are about to hit some of the saddest months of your life.
Wait, what?
You know, probably shouldn't have said that. Don't worry about it yet. But I will say, in the next couple of days, you're going to go for lunch with a bunch of your buddies and really, really cherish that.
Aren't I supposed to be asking questions?
Right? That is why we're here today. Let me know what you got.
I wrote them on a list. Is that okay?
I don't know that there are any rules.
So, can I have the lottery numbers?
No, that is, in fact, the one rule.
Okay, so we end up actually playing guitar for a living, right?
You know, that one actually works out surprisingly well.
So, are you in like a famous band? Are you a rock star or something?
Not exactly. You know how you download a bunch of bootleg music videos off of Kazaa? So there's a website now that allows you to do that instantly. And there are some people who make a living posting videos to that website. We are one of them. And you know, a fair number of people actually watch them.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Are there like lots of girls and groupies and stuff?
Oh no, not at all. Something like 98% of the people who watch your videos are dudes. Also on that note, in the coming years, society is going to rethink the relationship between people who have audiences and how they interact with those audiences. It's definitely for the better. But if I was you, which I guess I am, don't take romantic advice from the Led Zeppelin biography you're reading.
Right, okay. Are there adoring fans everywhere you go?
Well, okay, here's the thing. There is this weird thing that's going on right now, and for the most part, we haven't really left the house a ton in the last 8 months. But the last time I went to a grocery store, a very nice cashier named Greg came up to me and asked me if I was a fellow named Justin Wang.
Oh, I guess that's kind of cool. Do we get a really nice car?
You know the one that you drive right now? So in about 10 years, you're going to get another one that's basically the same, and that's still the one that we drive.
Oh, that's kind of lame. Do we at least have lots of guitars?
Oh, my dude, you're going to like the answer to this one. Yes, very much so. I think the count is up to 41 now.
That's really awesome. What are some of the perks of your job?
Oh man, there's lots of them. The first things that come to mind are you get to spend a lot of time with your family. You can live quite comfortably, and sometimes at 2 a.m. you decide to make soup in your Instapot, and you never have to worry about getting up early the next day.
So I guess school isn't really important. This is what I've been telling Mom and Dad.
I wouldn't say that. So the tools that you're taught in specifically English and debate class are things that you use regularly in getting your message across in the videos. Even like calculus and chemistry and physics build pathways in your brain that I would say you use those kind of problem solving things on a regular basis. You probably don't need to spend much more time than you are on your school and all that kind of stuff. However, I will say you could spend less time thinking about the girl who sits in front of you in physics class.
Oh yeah, I guess you know about that. Do we ever get together with her?
No, but you stop thinking about her in like a year or two, and in hindsight, it really wasn't a very big thing.
Do Guns N' Roses ever get back together?
They do actually, with Slash and Axl and Duff. You go and see them at the stadium, but also fun fact, the girl that you go to that concert with is the girl that you end up having a baby with. You call her in your videos Samurai Jenny, but she also has a real name too.
What's her real name?
It's Jenny, obviously.
The girl who put my mic on's name was Jenny. Was that her?
It is.
Nice.
Very nice.
So, what's it like being a dad?
It is the best thing that I've ever experienced. The love that I feel for our child is unlike anything else the rush of the greatest musical experiences that you will ever have don't compare. However, I will say, like, I'm 33 right now, and all of our friends are kind of in the same place in life. This is a really good time to become a dad. If this happened in our 20s, then I feel like it would be significantly more challenging.
Is that because you were in LA with a drug problem or something?
No. I mean, we do end up in LA a fair bit, but the most trouble that I've ever been in is parking in a restricted zone and getting a ticket. Word of advice, if you see a red strip on the curb, obviously don't park there.
So, no joining the 27 Club, I guess.
Of course not. I mean, you're in a bit of a phase right now, but you and I both know that deep down, you're not the type to live fast and recklessly.
Do mom and dad still hold you back as an artist?
So here's the thing, you kind of see the world through these angsty teenage glasses, but your parents always were and always have been some of your greatest supporters. You'll understand that eventually.
Okay. I'm really just happy I get to play guitar all the time.
Yeah, me too. That feeling actually doesn't go away. And one of the greatest things about guitar is that when I play it, even to this day, and I suspect this will be the case for the rest of my life, there is part of me that will always feel the same age as you are right now.
Do you have any regrets?
Yeah, don't sell the silver Marshall Jubilee that you're going to get in a couple years. As cool as the jazz guitar is that you buy with that money, you will never, ever find an amp like that at that price again.
I won't. Jazz is dorky anyways. Do we win any Grammys or gold records or anything?
You get a YouTube play button, which means nothing to you now, but it's actually a really cool thing. As far as other rewards, not really. You do, however, write songs called Human Garbage and Double Dinner, which, while greatly underappreciated, are truly important cultural moments.
I can't really tell if you're joking. Is that a joke?
I guess, kind of.
How come you don't smile when you tell jokes?
How come you don't smile when I make them?
Okay. Do you have any good advice for me?
Yeah, sure. You could probably be a little bit nicer to yourself. You should spend more time on ear training. And you should spend more time with grandma and grandpa, because there comes a point when the idea of I should spend more time with them turns into I wish I spent more time with them. And at that point, it's too late.
That seems like a good idea. We're going to their place tomorrow. So it looks like you or I or we or whatever, we don't cut our hair. My principal is giving me a really hard time about that right now.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You actually cut your hair in a couple of years, and then you go through an extended period of short-hairedness, and then you grow it out again as a response or like a coping mechanism for a breakup that you go through. And then you cut it again, and then you grow it out for this video idea that you have where you do a time lapse in your backyard. But regarding your principal, she was the absolute worst. And I would tell you to tell her to f off from me, but I know you're going to do that in a couple days anyway. She gets fired pretty soon, so don't worry about it too much.
What are you doing after this?
I'll probably just edit this interview or something. How about you?
I'm going to the music store after this. I go there every Monday to stock shelves and restring guitars and stuff. They don't pay me, but I told them I would come in and do that so that they could see that I'm reliable. And then I'm going to ask them if I can have a job pretty soon.
Oh, nice. Say hi to Mark and Dave for me. What's your favorite album right now?
Well, Adam, do you remember Adam, the guitar teacher?
Yeah, we're actually still good friends.
Yeah, well, he lent me this album called Stevie Ray Vaughan's Texas Flood, and I've really been enjoying that lately.
Oh man, that one is a game changer for you, buddy.
What about you? What do you like listening to?
You know, it's actually a lot of the same stuff that you're listening to now, but the difference is now I play it for our son when we're trying to get him to nap. Keyword is try. Besides that, there's like some electronic stuff that you would probably say isn't rock and roll enough for you, but your taste will broaden greatly in the next 17 years.
Am I going to enjoy the next 17 years?
I mean, from where I'm sitting right now, it feels like a net positive. There will be times over the next while that you don't feel like that. But at 33, things have worked out about as well as we ever could have imagined. Oh, and the Jets come back.
Really? Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. But word of wisdom, I know you have a habit of doing this, but don't live in the future or wait for things to happen. One of the most important things that I've found in life is just enjoying things as they come along. I would love to be in your shoes for a little bit longer, I can't do that, so make sure you enjoy it too.
Okay, thanks for that. Is there anything bad that happens?
Yeah, I mean, there is some sadness, but you can't control a lot of it. You'll grow from it. Deal with it when it comes along. You'll be fine.
Are we happy?
Yeah, we really are. I mean, there's some bullshit that's going on in the world right now that is making us a little bit stir crazy. I swear I found myself talking to myself on more than one occasion. But for the most part, yeah, we really are happy.
Okay, I got 2 more questions.
Let's do it.
Should I start to grow a beard like yours?
For the sake of everyone who has to look at you, please do not.
Okay, I was just joking. I only have one more thing on my list. Can we jam a little bit?
Yeah, we certainly can. Blues and E, you take the first solo and we'll trade off.
Okay.
Awesome. Sounds good, man. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is how I imagine a conversation with my 16-year-old self would go like. I hope you enjoyed this video. A couple bits of housekeeping here. First of all, today is the last day of my holiday sale going on over at samuraiguitartheory.com. This is the last chance you can get all 3 of my courses for the normal price of 1 when you use promo code HOLIDAY20 on the theory bundle. Over there, I teach music theory from the ground up to more advanced topics with the guitarist in mind. If you've ever wanted to look under the hood of music and understand why it works the way it does, now is the time to grab those courses because the sale is nearly over. The other thing is, I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube for a bit. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm not putting a time frame on this. It's just a long overdue need to recharge. So if you don't see anything new from me in the next little while, don't be alarmed. Thank you all for watching. It would make my 16-year-old self extremely happy to know that people like you tune in regularly, and it's something that 33-year-old me doesn't take for granted either. If you want to watch another video like this one, hit that link up there. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'm Samurai Guitarist, and I'll see you again soon.